Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Jolene and Mama Manning too. Bringing you
Good morning. Arr.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates for on your side.
It's a long story.
All right, we were on air right there while we were singing along to it that time. Good morning, Woodland, and happy Halloween.
Here we go, baby.
Here we go. Again, it was dark. I was spooky. But hopefully it gets dark enough so the kids can go trick-or-treating at 6. It was always kind of weird to go out there when it was still light out and trick-or-treat when it was still sunny out. But
I miss those days.
I do, but tonight is one of those nights where you're not going to have to wear the jacket over the costume. Your daughter's going to make out tonight. They don't have to worry about it. They can go out in their full regalia, out in those wonderful little costumes that they're going to. Who are they dressed up again as? Did they make their final decision?
Yes. The big one is a creepy, scary clown, and the small one is a creepy, cute pirate.
Oh, good. Creepy, cute. Creepy, cute.
See how we referred to them?
Yes.
The big one, the small one.
That's how they're easily identified.
1 and 2.
Yes. Well, the first one and second one sounds judgmental, so I go big and small.
Okay. Speaking of costumes,
yes.
What are you wearing today?
Today, I am one of the Mama's sons. I'm one of Mama's sons today.
One of my grandsons.
I am
Eli Manning.
And who are you today?
And I am Dolphins 88.
There you go. I don't have a name on the back there. I bought a nondescript one. So
that's right.
We are each other for Halloween.
Yes, we are.
It's
That's
like
scary.
Freaky Friday. Well, it's Thursday, so it's kind of Crazy Thursday.
Am I wearing many hats today? Am I responsible for technology in the building?
You are.
Or
I
we're
am
in
not
trouble?
answering any calls for smart boards or Chromebooks that are failing. That is all on the Dolphins fan today.
There you go.
All right, today, let's take a look at what else happened on October 31st. On October 31st in 2011, the United Nations estimated the world's population finally reached 7 billion. It was marked by celebrations and discussions about population growth and sustainability, and highlighted pressing global challenges in resources, healthcare, and environmental impact. 7 billion people.
Wow.
Today's birthday, Willow Smith was born in 2000. She's an American singer, actress, and daughter of Will and Jada Pickett Smith, known for hits like Whip My Hair and her work in the alternative R&B rock. Willow has become a unique voice in music, embracing artistic independence and experimentation. I got some of her songs on my Spotify playlist. Today's International Day is World Cities Day, and that was established by the United Nations to promote sustainability in urbanization and raise awareness about the challenges and successes in cities worldwide. And it encourages global cooperation to make urban spaces safe, inclusive, and more importantly, resilient. Today's birthdays in the building is Taylor Sympathy, Juliana Griffin, Aiden Kimball, and Ryan Kimball. Looks like we might have twins.
Oh, same date.
Same date. Yeah. 10/31. And some Halloween factoids. So, do you know what the most popular candy is for this holiday?
I know the most nutritious.
Candy corn?
Peanut M&Ms.
Oh.
Peanut
Well,
M&Ms
I
are
thought-
the most nutritious. That was one of the questions. It is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh.
I don't know what shape. I don't know if you can get them in the jack-o'-lantern shape or the ghost shape. There's like different shapes you can get them in now. But the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is the most popular. And did you know that jack-o'-lanterns were originally from what country? From what country did they herald?
Ireland.
That is correct. That's correct.
Where
people
started.
used to carve faces into turnips and potatoes to ward off the evil spirits. All right. That's what we got for today on October 31st. The rest of the week in the building, we got a lot going on.
Oh, that's creepy.
That was a good slide right there. Seniors, on Friday, it's your last day to apply to any of the state colleges. So UConn, Eastern, Southern, Central, Western, all have a free application day for November 1st. So that's tomorrow. If you're going to be applying for free, do it that day. Today, Central State is coming in. So Central Connecticut will be in here. The Blue Devils, go Devils. Congratulations to the girls soccer team, the 2024 NVL champions over Holy Cross. There is a candy collection for the homeless, veterans, and their families. So gather up your unused wrapped candy and bring them to 329 by Friday, November 8th. The advisory with the most candy donations will win a party. So if you have any candy, especially coming up over this holiday, make sure that you collect it and bring it in. We're still trying to find out what everyone's favorite candy is, chocolate or fruity candy. And I think there was a couple others we had on Schoolage. Let me just slide over here quickly. That is that. Oh, Homecoming has their mood board out. Are we voting on the mood boards?
We already voted.
Oh, well,
They announced yesterday the
it was Out of the
winning
World,
selection.
Under the Lights, and Carnival. What do we get?
So it was announced yesterday across the entire building that Under the Lights is the theme.
Under the Lights. All right. So when you get to Homecoming, you'll be under the lights. Over to the news desk with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk.
This should be
with
spooky.
Tomlin.
Morning, couple top stories for you today. First off, millions of Indians began celebrating the annual Hindu festival of lights known as Diwali by symbolically lighting a record 2.51 million clay oil lamps at dusk on Wednesday on the banks of the river Saryu in the northern Indian city they believe to be the birthplace of the deity Lord Ram. Diwali is the most important festival of the year in India, particularly for the Hindu majority, celebrated by socializing and exchanging gifts with loved ones.
Is it on October 31st or is it like the third
it moves.
Thursday or something? It's one of the
moves.
moving.
It's one of the
ones,
moving ones. So there are 4 days and 17 hours and 40 some odd minutes until Election Day.
Good golly.
Happy 4 days, 17 hours, and 50 some odd minutes until Election Day.
What do you call the day before Election Day?
Hold your breath.
Yeah, mischief night,
So
cabbage night. I don't know.
sticking with Election Day, according to Alan Leichman, the person who famously has predicted 9 of the last 10
Oh, yes.
presidential
Oh,
elections,
that guy,
the
yes.
keys to the presidency, he is sticking with Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States on beating Republican rival Donald Trump. We shall see if this comes true. This is despite Harris's leads in battleground states and polls being nail-bitingly close. He's continuing to predict that she will be the next president. So this is going to be interesting. I mean, his system has correctly selected 9 of the last 10 presidents over the last 40 years. So
Wow.
be quite interesting. All right. The SS United States departure from Philadelphia Pier has been delayed due to a possible storm in the Caribbean. It's moving down to Mobile, Alabama. Will be prepared for final sinking. 2 more stories for you.
All right.
Both these vintage stories. So
I was just looking up to see how many people had voted already, and it's up to 55 million, they
Yeah.
believe.
It's
Wow.
absolutely crazy. All right. So 2 stories that will probably impact the 3 of us more than anyone else. Stories that were once
Like
the places where-
personally or like
Well-
as teachers or something like that?
It's from the 80s and 90s.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So a collection of us.
Oh, yes. Places where everyone shopped have been in a downturn. And it's gotten so bad for some that they are literally closing up shop. Chains like Express, The Body Shop, Ted Baker, and Route
Oh.
21 have all declared bankruptcy and closed locations.
Are there any mall rats anymore? Are there
Now-
kids who just hang out at the malls and just.
An iconic fashion brand from the 80s and 90s is joining them. Esprit
Oh, no.
has filed for bankruptcy.
Another one down. Another one bites dust.
As part of the bankruptcy, the company will be shuttering their 2 American subsidiaries, Esprit U.S. Distributions Limited, which handle their U.S. Wholesale business, and Esprit U.S. Retail Inc., their retail and e-commerce in the country. Justifying the bankruptcy in the filing, Esprit said weak business and financial conditions, as well as the unsatisfactory operations results, meant it was unlikely the subsidiaries could generate the necessary revenue to cover operating costs.
Wow.
And,
That's
and
like Chuck E. Cheese. Can't find many of those anymore.
there's a couple
Really?
left, but it's
yeah,
gonna be
there's a
sad
couple
when
left.
that
It's
closes.
going to be like a Blockbuster.
Oh,
There could be
stop it.
one Chuck E. Cheese left, but it's not owned by Chuck E. Cheese. It's just.
Just as long as the pizza is still rubbish.
Excuse me. Check this out.
All right, what do you got coming down?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yes.
yes. Well played.
Very
well
Very
played.
well played.
Now, if they broke out in a chorus of some songs from Hamilton, that would have been even better. That's just bananas.
Wow.
Wow.
One last story. This will impact Amato and I. Star Wars has revealed an alternate ending to Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, that came very close to making it to the final version of the film. Would have changed everything. So, It's being reported that originally George Lucas's plan was that the older Jedi was going to be named Obi-Wan and the younger one Qui-Gon. And at the end, when Obi-Wan dies and Qui-Gon defeats Darth Maul, Qui-Gon takes the mantle of Obi-Wan.
The whole name.
Asked and it would tie into episode 4 when he says Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. So that would connect there that he it's more a name passed down rather than their actual name.
Wow.
So,
And when was that released?
that came out 16 hours ago.
Wow. All right.
All right, there's your news.
And that's the news with Tomlin. Over the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. Wednesday,
Yes,
Last-
Wednesday.
last night,
Last night,
girls volleyball,
girls volleyball.
unfortunately,
Yes.
fell to
Unfortunately.
Seymour 3-1 in the NVL finals.
Valiant, but just not enough.
Oh, it was awesome.
We put all the pieces in place. We tried a lot. We threw everything we had.
Yes, that third set was amazing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
That's why we know we can
Yes, it
operate
was.
at that level.
Oh, yeah,
We can
yeah.
operate at that level. We just didn't sustain it at
Yes.
that level.
exactly. For our girls diving yesterday,
Yes.
NVLs, Maddie Hart took second place,
All right.
Awesome.
304.65. Wow. She earned all NVL status and will be contributing 29 points into Friday's swim team
Wow.
championship.
That's awesome.
Yes, the girls will be at Kennedy on Friday for their
So they're not done.
4:30. They're
That-
not done.
Swimming now.
It's on to swimming. Yep. Thank you, Mrs. Kennedy, for your scores. We have today boys and girls cross country state opens. Boys are at 10 a.m. Wickham Park. Girls are 10:45 at Wickham Park.
Oh, it should be a good day for running
Yeah.
today. It's not too
Warm.
hot. It's not too cold. It's just like
but
just
it's an
right.
early start. so
And
good
it's an
for them.
early start, right? So.
Yes.
Now, are they running in costume?
I don't know.
Oh. I
Not
don't
all of
know.
them are seniors.
Nah.
That's why we don't see as many costumes going by because the seniors come in late or they have
Yeah.
first block off. So we haven't seen a lot of what's happening yet.
Be nice to Mr. Gary today.
Yeah.
Dodgers
Yes.
took the 5th game of the World Series. They take it away 4-1
And they
with a 7-6 win
could
last
say
night.
they're down by 5, right?
Yes.
The epic comeback.
Epic comebacks. Otani, unstoppable.
Yeah. And he didn't even start pitching yet.
No.
Or doing anything. Like
No.
he's just swinging a bat.
Yeah, imagine that and getting paid millions.
Yeah. But it's paying off.
We are each other.
I look just like her. I wish I had her hair though.
Oh, wow.
I-
Thank you.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the nicest thing.
Throw it
anybody
behind the
ever said.
shoulder, flip it over
Wow.
the ear. That'd be nice, right?
Are you bananas today?
Back like I was in the 80s, I had it.
Woohoo.
Yes.
A mullet?
Oh, I did. Oh,
did?
yeah. Yep.
Those good old days.
Wish I had some pictures back of those days, the 80s. I still do have
But
some
there's
of them.
you have
pictures.
to have
There
them
are pictures
somewhere.
of you in the athletic office.
With a mullet?
Oh,
Your
yes.
first year
yeah.
here, you had a mullet?
no,
how long
no,
ago
no,
you
no.
high
started?
school days.
High school days on the soccer team. I did. Well, I think I had
You had
more.
long hair.
I had that split bang thing that was popular with the feathered. I think that was feathering with
Sure.
the long hair in the back and the mustache with the sunglasses, the
Yes,
aviator.
Jill told me
sun-
that was you. I said, no, that's not him.
yeah, yeah, it was.
It was you.
Oh yeah, my soccer days.
Celtics lost last night.
But it's still kind of early in the season.
Yeah.
So
I think Bronny had his first points.
did he? Oh, I
Yes.
hadn't seen those scored yet. So
Oh goodness, look who's coming. Speaking of mayhem.
oh, it's mayhem.
Wow, Mr. Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Are you okay?
like
You
him.
need an ambulance. Wow.
Perfect.
We have Flo.
Yeah. There's
And
Flo. Oh, Jake.
Jake. Wow.
What are you wearing? Jake.
Khakis?
Are you bundling today? No, so everybody can get their grades and anything else. They want. There you go.
We are each other.
Yes. Now, do you have Doug?
We did have
From-
Doug.
We
Doug's
So,
attending an
Doug's
athletic
in-
director.
Oh.
Oh.
We are
Oh.
unhappy
You get a full emu with him. And
Wow.
Oh, Doug. Yeah. Just let it run in the building.
Oh.
Well, you can see that's
Wow.
how the staff gets involved in Halloween here. It's for staff and seniors only. Underclassmen aren't allowed to dress up. But we'll see some of those pictures coming out, hopefully on Hawk Headlines. And don't forget to listen to us every morning. For everybody listening, happy Halloween. Be safe out there this evening. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. I'm Manning. She's Amato.
There you go. There you go.
Happy Halloween, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.